Oh boy, times sure have changed. Hey, what's good, gamers? And let's talk about Bleach. So, Bleach has been a very popular manga and anime series since, well, the beginning of anime's popularity in the West and the other parts of the world. But, anyways, Bleach was not always as well liked as it is today, as many of you may have known by now. But, anyways, back then, hating on Bleach was the norm, and anything you just cannot say anything good about Bleach. If you said anything good about Bleach, everyone around you would treat you as an Avengers level threat. You would be worse than, I don't know, fucking any war criminal in existence. That's how daunting and terrifying it was just to say anything nice about Bleach. And yeah, times sure have changed since everyone has jumped on the bandwagon ever since Bleach came back, and it's the more popular thingy now. So yeah, being a Bleach fan in the older days was not good. Hell, the My Anime List rating of Bleach was so bad back then, really. And the problem was that a lot of people would just pair each other out to an oblivion. So yeah, some criticisms of Bleach would be that, first of all, that Ichigo's not like Naruto or Luffy. Yeah, he has no goal. So yeah, totally misunderstanding the point of the series being that Ichigo's likability comes from the fact that he's different from Naruto and Luffy, in contrast that he is more introverted and more relatable to the person who is watching anime, since presumably more people, I'm sure more of you are introverted out there than you are extroverted. But anyways, yeah, that's something. People would shit on Bleach every moment they got, and just seize every single opportunity in existence. Yeah, that's how bad it was. So yeah, let's take a look at this, for example. So yeah, since everyone would also hate on Dragon Ball just because it's the more popular thing around and people like to be contrarians, so yeah, they would like Dragon Ball but hate on Bleach just to make Dragon Ball look better. Yeah, it even got bad to the point that people would absolutely say random stuff that absolutely made no sense, like, Bleach does not belong under the big three, yay. Yeah, which already makes no sense because Bleach does belong in the big three, and they would always put Dragon Ball or something back there around there. Yeah. Hell, it got so bad that people would send death threats to Tite Kubo to an oblivion on Twitter. Yeah, so much so that Tite Kubo had to take down his Twitter profile. Yeah, Bleach hate was totally insanity. People would just hop on the bandwagon and mindlessly go around and insult Bleach. And not to mention the fact that people sent those death threats over a ship. Yeah, over a ship, literally. Over the fact that Ichigo ends up with Orihime and instead of Rukia, which is actually not that big of a spoiler since all of you probably know it by now. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it. Bleach was probably the most hated animes out there, other than, of course, the likes of Fairy Tail and Sword Art Online. But yeah, those are another story for another time. But anyways, yeah, Bleach is probably one of those series that has made a very incredible comeback. And that's thanks to the likes of YouTubers such as DBZ Imran and yeah, who have made videos restoring Bleach's reputation, since a lot of other YouTubers would just make videos around that time and just to make Bleach look bad. Yeah, since hating on Bleach is probably the more cool thing around, right? And the worst part is that a lot of them would never even actually watch Bleach through and would stop at like 20 episodes or something. Hell, a lot of them would not even touch on Bleach in the first place and just assume stuff based on the stuff that other people around them saying things about Bleach are saying. Yeah, not the most interesting thingy. I must say, though, that it goes without say that a lot has changed since then, and Bleach is more renowned now, thankfully, and it got to the point that Bleach is actually the highest rated anime on My Anime List that has came out recently. Yeah, and something that Bleach has proven to do that Naruto and One Piece have never done. That's something to keep in mind. Not to say that Naruto and One Piece are bad series per se. Hell, they actually get a lot of hate. nowadays. Yeah, although I would say that Bleach, the amount of hate Bleach got back then, does not even measure up to how much hate they get nowadays. Well, although I would say that I do enjoy Naruto and One Piece slightly more than Bleach, but Bleach is a pretty great series to begin with. And I would say that Ichigo is my favorite, more like the protagonist that I like more than Naruto and Luffy. Anyways, he's one of the more cooler protagonists and more likable than Naruto and Luffy, in my personal opinion. But anyways, all that aside, let's have a look at some of the older comments people have left behind, just patronizing Bleach and make other series look better, and saying that Bleach is utter garbage when they probably have never seen it in their life. Yeah, so here's the first one.
How is Bleach better written than Dragon Ball? The first two arcs are the exact fucking same. How is it written better? Dragon Ball and Frieza arc are well written. Cell is good, Boo is bad, still better than Bleach, yay!
Yeah, just a stupid take, another, since this is actually a trend in shonen in general, and hypocritically enough, this is also a trend in Dragon Ball with all the tournament arcs. Yeah, all of the tournament arcs in Dragon Ball do at least follow similar patterns, although they are pretty different, and Dragon Ball is one of my favorite series to begin with. But yeah, in terms of shonen, even One Piece has a similar structure. As I suggest you guys check out DBZ Imran, he pointed that out. But yeah, goes to say that this guy does not know a lot about what he's talking about. And the next guy is actually even worse than this. I never actually watched Bleach, blah blah blah. I don't know why, but I had many chances even now, but I still don't know why. Obviously, I'll always watch Dragon Ball, but since I remember being in kindergarten, last edit, but I don't hate on Bleach at all. I've just never really got into it and didn't know what was going on, etc, etc, etc. I'm not actually gonna read all this through, but yeah, long story short, he's talking about how Bleach sucks and Naruto and Dragon Ball are good. Dragon Ball are better, but yeah, the hypocritical thing is that this guy does not actually even know what he's talking about, and Bleach is actually doing a lot of stuff better than Naruto and Dragon Ball, in the sense that Zanpakutos are a very cool concept, in the sense that they actually are manifestations of the soul of Soul Reapers. That is something to keep in mind. But anyways, this guy never even watched Bleach in the first place, and is a good demonstration of what it was like, what the people who were criticizing Bleach were like. Yeah. Rurouni Kenshin, Jojo Gintama, and practically every series I've watched is better than Bleach. Yeah, this guy also goes to show that hating on Bleach is his prior predisposition, and he just made up his mind that he has to hate on Bleach, because, like, I'm pretty sure there are actually a lot of anime that are worse than Bleach. This guy clearly has never seen Mars of Destruction for one, but yeah, that just also goes to show that a lot of people have this conception in mind that they must hate on an anime just because it's a popular opinion. And yeah, these guys are pretty much sheep. And yeah, and lastly we have this guy. No, Bleach was just insanely overrated back then, but it's pretty clear that Bleach is absolute garbage compared to Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto, let alone the real goes like Hunter x Hunter, JoJo, and Hakusho. Well, yeah, this guy also just goes to show how narrow-minded people are when judging Bleach, because, yeah, these are all series that everyone says are great in the first place, and this guy does not really seem to show much original thought into what he thinks. And yeah, this is basically just what he has to say, just to hate on Bleach, and since he has nothing else to say about Bleach, hell, this guy, it seems like his mind was made up to hate on Bleach. Just like the previous guy, his mind was made up to hate on Bleach since he was fucking born, or literally. His first words were, no, Bleach is actually garbage, hahaha. But anyways, yeah, enough of that, and a lot of those stories about how the fans actually sent Taiku death threats over ships. Yeah, even though Ichiruki was just promoted because of the anime filler. But yeah, long story short, guys, enough of that rambling. Yeah, Bleach was pretty much hated, and things have gladly changed a lot since then. Although it goes to show that people still are sending death threats over to the studio, Pira, and a lot of other people working on Bleach, including again Taikuo himself. But yeah, end of the line is that hopefully that stops as well, and the progress Bleach has made since then is actually, as a Bleach fan, really heartwarming and really nice to see. Just, what can I say? it's much nicer and calmer, and you can be a Bleach fan openly again. Yay! And I just hope that that just continues on. Anyways, guys, time to wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, gamers. Take care. Love you.